This is San Diego News Daily.
Hello and welcome to San Diego News Daily. I'm Dana Williams. It's been nearly 25 years since 2 people were killed and more than a dozen others were injured in the Santana High School shooting. But tomorrow, the gunman, Andy Williams, will face a judge for a resentencing hearing that will likely lead to his release. Williams was originally sentenced to 50 years to life in prison, but because of a law relating to offenders sentenced when they were juveniles, the case will be transferred to juvenile court. If he's resentenced, Williams would no longer be in custody. Instead, he would be placed under juvenile probation for 2 years. And San Diego police want to warn kids and parents about a game being played by high school kids that can be extremely dangerous. It's called Senior Assassin and involves the use of toy gel blasters. Though it's meant for fun, police say they've had to get involved in several cases because the weapons that you see here really mimic real guns. NBC7's Jeanette Casada explains how this works.
It's just something that was fun to experience.
Dakota Hansen graduated high school 2 years ago, but she still holds one very fond memory from her senior year.
I played the game Senior Assassins.
According to San Diego police officer Anthony Carrasco, while the rules of the game vary from school to school, he says the game involves teens wearing pull floaties around the arm, ankle, or wrist.
And the way that you get tagged out is with water. So a lot of high school seniors are buying their own water guns or some of those like gel blasters.
Hansen says she used a Nerf gun when she played, but Officer Carrasco says some teens nowadays use guns that appear very real, like this gel blaster.
This is my department issued gun. Yeah, they look very similar.
He says the realism could confuse officers responding to radio calls, making them think they're responding to a real or perceived threat.
A split-second misunderstanding can be deadly.
He says while there have been no reports of an incident involving one of these gel blasters in San Diego, there have been several across the country. That's why Officer Carrasco says teens need to make it blatantly obvious that the water gun they're using is not real.
It has crazy colors and shapes and things that just completely don't look real. That's the best bet.
While Hansen recognizes the dangers, she says she played it safe and now will forever cherish the memory.
Honestly, I think it's something I'll remember for a very long time.
Jeanette Quesada, NBC7.
And this week, U.S. Senator Alex Padilla attempted to visit the Otay Mesa Detention Center, but like other local leaders, he was turned away. Detainees have claimed there are harsh conditions inside, and Padilla wanted to see the conditions for himself. Homeland Security Secretary Kristi Noem recently said the detainees were well taken care of. Around the same time Padilla tried to visit Friday, members of the San Diego County Board of Supervisors tried to conduct a public health inspection. The county's medical officer wasn't allowed in. They were allowed inside, rather, but supervisors Tara Lawson-Reamer and Paloma Aguirre were denied entry.
If they will not let us in after more than a week of notice, when they would have potentially had enough time to make sure that they are in compliance, then I can only imagine how terrible and horrific the conditions are for individuals that are inside.
And the supervisors later released a statement saying while they were cleared to enter the facility by local ICE officials, the approval was later reversed by National ICE leadership. If you have plans to go to the beach this weekend, a lot of them are closed because of runoff from all the recent storms we just had. The yellow signs on Imperial Beach, Silver Strand, and Coronado Beach told people to stay out of the water, but some of the people visiting really had no idea about the closures.
I mean, I didn't really notice it. This was the first day that we went to the beach.
It's not freezing and everything, so I'd still be excited to go in it a tiny bit, but knowing there's sewage and stuff, I'd maybe stay away for a little bit.
The more you know there. The general rain advisory is in effect across San Diego County until Monday at 2 o'clock. And our NBC7 meteorologist Brooke Martell will have a look at your weather right after this.
You count on breaking news.
People running in the streets, they have their kids, they have their pets.
And help preparing for the unexpected.
Small fire right now, we'll keep an eye on it.
You count on stories from your community. You count on getting different points of view.
We're still human.
And your voice being heard.
We need help.
You count on in-depth reporting.
It's a mess, and it's making people sick.
Because you know the whole story is more than just the headline. This is coverage you count on, only on NBC7 and Telemundo 20.
Happy Sunday. I hope you're enjoying your weekend. We have another chilly start to the day, but a really nice afternoon on tap. We're even trending a little bit warmer today compared to Saturday's conditions. and we go up from here. Those daytime highs will be on the warmer side really throughout most of the week. Here's that look over La Jolla from this morning. Beautiful start to your day, and that exercise forecast. So you can see by this afternoon, low 70s at the coast for that max daytime high, mid 70s over your inland valley communities. And taking you back out to the coastline, La Jolla specifically, mostly sunny skies there. A little bit of clouds passing overhead by this afternoon. Low rip current risk, wave heights from 1 to 3 feet. Water temperature today from the upper 50s, so still pretty chilly out there. 60s and 70s for your max temperatures along the coastline for your Sunday. We'll get a good mix of 70s over your inland valley communities, and we'll be close to those 50s and 60s for the mountains. A little bit breezy here at times. Same thing goes actually for the coastline. Some of those winds could gust up to 20-25 miles per hour. Meantime, over Borrego Springs, the rest of your desert region, those temperatures today closer to about those mid 70s. So timing out some of those wind speeds for you. We're actually looking ahead to this afternoon. You can see the winds are fairly mild over the mountain communities by that point. This is showing the sustaining winds, not the wind gusts. So generally we're still right around that 10 mile per hour mark. As we get closer to the coast, same thing goes, but you can actually tell those winds are coming out of the northwest as we head into this afternoon. By tomorrow morning, calm conditions when it comes to these winds, and that's actually a trend that should stay with us throughout most of the day, but we'll still have the opportunity for those wind gusts to reach around 20-25 miles per hour for the mountains and maybe even the coastline too. Here's a look at the departure from normal with your daytime highs. So we're starting to see these numbers trend above the seasonal average. That goes for San Diego International Airport, Santee, Ramona, of course, all the places here listed on this graphic. But this is something we're going to continue to see heading into this upcoming week because your daytime highs are going to go up from here, especially over those valley locations. The reason being, we have this high pressure system. Right now, this is starting to build just off the coast of Baja here, and it kind of just stays put over the coming days. And this is a blocking high pressure system because notice to the north, we have that rain activity way far north here over Northern California, stretching towards Oregon, even pushing towards Washington. But this high pressure is going to act as blocking some of that moisture from getting into Southern California. It doesn't mean we can't see the opportunity for some clouds and even for those temperatures to kind of back off a little bit by midweek when it comes to how warm they're going to be. But that's the overall setup as we kick off this upcoming week here. And 10-day forecast looks like this. We're back to some mid 70s along the coastline. This goes for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and we could stay close to this through the end of the upcoming week. Inland valley communities trending right around those 80s, again, above their seasonal norms. Same deal for the mountain communities getting back into the 70s and the desert region. 70s today, 80s expected tomorrow and through about midweek, but we could be back in the 90s by Thursday, Dana.
Brooke, thanks so much. Looks like beautiful weather, really, maybe to hit a winery. A new county law could soon bring live music to wineries in San Diego. Last week, the San Diego County Board of Supervisors unanimously approved an ordinance change to actually allow live music at small-scale wineries. The decision brings a lot of excitement for winery owners like Sue Robinson. She says her business and others need live music now, really more than ever.
Big asset for us at this point. Winery businesses have all been down a little bit in the last couple of years. For 2 years, we were declining like 6% a year. And last year we finally broke even. And this year we're starting to climb back up out of that hole.
And Robinson says dry January, health concerns and changes in drinking habits among younger people have impacted the wine business in recent months. She says with the new law now approved, the next step is to get an entertainment license and, of course, follow all county guidelines. And as always, there's more coverage you can count on at NBC7.com, and you can always find us on your Roku or your Samsung Smart TV app. Thanks so much for watching. I'm Dana Williams.